So it is 8 p.m. and I should be going to bed for the plan that I just made for myself. I've come to the conclusion that I want to be a fitness girly. I'm going to be waking up every day at 4 a.m. and recreating a fitness girly's morning routine. I made a goal for myself to wake up at 4 a.m. every day this month, month of April. It is April 3rd and I have not a single day accomplished that goal. I set an alarm this morning for 4 a.m. I snoozed that shit immediately. We're trying again. This time I can't hit snooze. I'm going to wake up 4 a.m. and recreate someone's morning routine. There are a couple fitness girlies here on YouTube that I love, and I love their content, love their energy. I also follow them on Instagram, which you could also follow me on Instagram if you want. I watch their videos because I'm so jealous of their lifestyle. And the thing is, their lifestyle is very much attainable. I just don't do it. I love exercising and being active, and I don't do it enough. And so I watch their videos and it's just like, I want to be your friend, but basically I also just want their lives. I'm making this face because I don't want to say that in a way that's like stalkerish. I don't want to kidnap them. That's not my intention. If they go missing, this is awful, incriminating footage. But basically, I love fitness girlies. I love them so much. I don't think they consider themselves that, but I consider them that because it's like, oh my god, my little girlies. They're like a little community. I love them so much and I want to be a part of that community, and therefore I'm going to be taking this week, this business week, to have their lifestyle. So there are 4 fitness influencers that I'm going to be replicating their morning routine as best as I can, and on the 5th day I'm going to be taking everything I learned from their lifestyles and trying to make my own perfect fitness girly routine for me. The influencers whose morning routines I will be recreating are Lena Lifts, Jazmintheegreat, aka Jazmin Gonzalez, Miss Lauren Giraldo, the queen herself, the icon, the living legend. If you couldn't tell, I'm a big fan. I love her so much. And we also have Melanie P Cruz, who I recently found, and oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with her things. I'm nervous. It is, again, past 8, and to be waking up at 4 a.m. Did I mention I'm gonna be waking up at 4 a.m.? Lena doesn't do this. Lena's my girl. Just a little intro to me. Hi, my name is Art, and I feel like my life is boring, so I'm using YouTube as a way of documenting me, creating interesting moments in my life. Do I think this is interesting? Yeah. I feel like this is gonna benefit my life in the long run. Because I want to be a fitness girly so bad, I might as well just do the fitness girly routine and adopt their practices into my own lifestyle. This is bettering my future. This is how I become my higher self. Stealing other people's lives. I swear to God, if any of them go missing, I promise I didn't do it. I need to put that on video as well. Anyway, all this to say, it's late by the fact that I'm forcing myself to get up at 4 a.m. I usually wake up at 6 a.m. just naturally, no alarm clock. I just be up, and I know to a lot of people that's insane, and I get it, but that's my life and I live it. But waking up at 4 a.m. sounds ridiculous. I just did my hair, right? I did it myself, and this is the first time I ever put in braids in my own hair. But if I'm doing a fitness video, I'm gonna sweat this bitch out. But I think it looks good. It looks decent, at least. So we'll see how this goes. I think I'm gonna be freaking exhausted, especially after the first day, but we're gonna give it a go. So I'm gonna go ahead and see you tomorrow morning. It's 4 a.m. I'm going back to sleep. I'm gonna wake up at 4, 5. I'm gonna wake up at 5. Good night. It's 7 a.m. I'm gonna brush my teeth. No copyright. No copyright. I was hanging with the fellas. Somebody say hey. We want some money. So we gotta get money. My headline with it. I already have some thoughts. So first, we all know that I wanted to wake up at 4 a.m. this morning. I did wake up at 4 a.m. and I went right back to sleep. And I set an alarm for 5 and I woke up at 5 and I was like, oh, I'm up. But I didn't get out of bed. And I know myself well enough to know if I don't get out of bed, I'm not up. So I went back to sleep. And by the time I was like, okay, I've had enough sleep and I can go forth with my day. And my little brother entered the bathroom, which means I'm not getting into the bathroom for another 2 hours. Why does that mean that? Because my brother takes a while, and my mom last night was just like, when you wake up, wake me up. And my mom takes even longer. Oh my God. I did not get up until I heard that the bathroom was vacant, and that was 7 a.m. So 3 hours after I wanted to be up. In my defense, Lena doesn't like being up early, right? That's what I'm gonna stick with. That's my alibi. She seems like a respectable human being, so if she made plans with someone at 7 a.m., which I feel like she wouldn't, because she knows she wouldn't be up at that time. If she doesn't have anything to do, I feel like she has no business being up. And I had no business being up, so I went back to sleep. I feel like Lena was a great place to start. I'm not trying to rag on your shit. I love you and your videos. You're gonna be a great stepping stone. She does her skincare sitting down, so I'm sitting down for my skincare. This is so like weird. Also, I feel very overwhelmed with starting my day with blaring music. I know that Lena had made a Baddies Lift Weights playlist, so I tried playing that, and it's like, this isn't my vibe right now. It is too early to be this energetic. Like, I know for her, that's how she wakes up in the morning. I like taking my mornings very calmly. I like a calm start to my day, and she's very much like, I need to wake up. It's very jarring. I'm usually up early. I love the morning, so I don't really need that extra musical oomph. I'm doing like a whole ass skincare routine, like I'm not supposed to be working out soon. You know, Lena also, she's a very flexible person. I know I'm supposed to be doing their morning routines. All right, I'll work out in the morning. Lena's a student, so her schedule is a lot more like flexible. There we go. So it was a great way to ease me into this video. I will never be blaring music that loud in the morning again. And I wasn't even blaring it loudly. I just can't. I think I'm shutting down. I'm very overwhelmed. So I'm going to peacefully and calmly put on the rest of my skincare, find a gym outfit to wear. I'm probably just gonna hit 12 through 30. Yeah, the whole going back to sleep really fumbled the bag for me, but also waking up when it's dark out, also not fun at all. It was literally nighttime, so very uncomfortable. Anyway, dance transition of outfit. I just need a minute. I need to calm down.
Uno, dos, tres, Jungle Boy.
Lena does not like us being stinky. Oh my god, something else I completely forgot to mention. I don't drink caffeine. I think every YouTuber whose routine I'm gonna follow this week chugs like a pre-workout of some kind before they go work out. I don't do that. It's another reason why I'm not looking forward to waking up at like 4 a.m. Because my shorts are green, I'm gonna change my scrunchie. Oh my god, let me tell you where everything's from. Shorts are from Holara. The sports bra is from SheFit. The sports top is from Old Navy, circa 2014. I've had this for a while. And these socks are from Target. And I'm gonna be wearing my Converse, the white ones. I'm hoping to do a 12 through 30, but if it has to be like a 12 through 10 or 15 because I'm shaking and should put something in my system, that's what it needs to be. And that's where my head's at right now. All right, let me get water in my system and then we'll jump on the treadmill. I am not looking forward to working out right now, and I feel bad about it because like I want to, but I don't want to. That is not how sentences should work. I want to have the dopamine and the aftermath of working out without actually doing it, at least right now in this very moment. My room's a mess. I should tidy it up. I'm so sorry. Damn, Matt Heads clicked on this video and was just like, ew, this bitch isn't clean. I'm just slightly disorganized today. I bought a bunch of new things and I don't know where they should live, and that's why my room is a bit messy. I'll clean it up today or tonight, but I also have to go grocery shopping today or tonight to fulfill the rest of my eating for breakfast duties. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Anyway, let's work out. Let's work out. I'm gonna do it before I talk myself out of it. Could I have moved the mop bucket to get a more aesthetic shot? Yes, absolutely. But then I'd have to put it back, and that sounds like upper body, and today's a cardio day. The plan is to do 12 through 30, but I think for time reasons, because I start work in an hour and 15 minutes, I'm gonna do a 15-minute, 12 through 15 instead of 30, so that I can still shower and make breakfast, because I'm very hungry. So I'm gonna stop talking and just hop on the treadmill. Oh, bitch is gleaming. I only did 15 minutes because I'm hungry. I actually feel like I could go another 15 minutes. I just want time to shower. I'm gonna shower then make breakfast because I can't. I'll get acne if I just sit in the sweat. In the video I'm referencing for Lena, she ate oats and eggs, which I should have taken out of the fridge. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up some fruit, heat up my oatmeal, cook up some eggs. She like threw like turkey or something into the eggs. I will not be doing that, only because I don't like it. I already don't fuck with eggs too heavily. I'll eat it for breakfast, but they're not my favorite food in the world, and if I add a different texture, I might vomit. And she also had matcha. I don't have matcha for the first time in forever, so I will not be partaking in that. I would love to do a lovely little montage, but I don't like how this kitchen looks. And this is my mom's kitchen, so all the power to her, but I think it's hideous. And so I personally believe there isn't any good angles here, but that is me being a hating ass bitch. So, love you, mommy. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook up my breakfast and I will show you the after. So, eggs. They look so plain because they are. I put adobo and cumin in there. I completely forgot how to make scrambled eggs for a second, and they usually turn out fluffier, but whatever, it's cool. And we have oatmeal. I don't think you can see the oatmeal. Threw in brown sugar and cinnamon, and then I topped it off with apples, bananas, honey, and cinnamon. I did this because I feel like she's always eating a banana for some reason. Like she has like a fruit plate, but I've never had apples in my oatmeal. So quick experience check. Whatever apple that is, I don't like it. But that's just more of a me thing. I feel like I need to eat the breakfast and then give you a better experience. Talk. I never have sweet and savory together, which I think I might bring that into my daily life. Because the savory part is where I get a lot of like my protein and my nutrients for the day, whereas the sweet just satisfies the craving of like needing something sweet in the morning. So I like the idea of having both, but I need to get to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this off camera and I'll come back and give you my final thoughts of Lena Lifts morning routine. I finished work and I have some thoughts. I don't understand how you work out on an empty stomach. I think I'm gonna try it again. It could also be different because you are drinking caffeine in the morning and maybe that gives you an extra push that I fail to have. So let's do a step-by-step. I kind of just morphed what I knew about Miss Lena Lifts in addition to referencing this video in particular because I really wanted to have my first day be with ingredients that I have in my pantry / fridge. The basis of me starting with Lena is because I felt like it would be an easy transition from what I normally do into jumping into a very dramatic lifestyle shift with every other person who follows. What she portrays to us as viewers is she is active and she works out. Whether or not she enjoys working out depends on the day, and I appreciate that because if I feel she gives the impression that if she doesn't want to work out, she's not going to force herself to do that. She gives herself a lot of leniency, and the only thing that is true to her nature as a person, I know she has fruit for breakfast every morning. And if she's working out, she's gonna have a pre-workout and she's gonna look cute doing it. Fits are always so freaking cute. I don't think I did her any justice. I don't think I did her outfit any justice, but I don't think I ever will, given the clothes that I currently have. I love her videos because she is someone who I feel like I could be friends with. She seems like a really cool person. Again, really want her life. Not exactly, because I would hate to be in college again. Oh my fucking god, no. But I do love how energetic she presents herself while still being really fun. She really does seem like a friend. Even though she's working hard to better herself, she still doesn't take herself too seriously. She knows where her successes lie. She knows her downfalls, and even though she can beat herself up about where she fails, she does a really great job at picking herself back up and motivating other people while she does it. So I think that's very like amazing and something to look up to, and she seems like a great person and I love her videos. I don't think I can adopt her morning routine. The savory sweet thing, she's not the only one who does it in this video, but I think that's in a running of being in my life. For some of these creators, influencers, meals, days, I don't have groceries for them. Like I don't have protein powder, and I want to do Jazmin's routine tomorrow morning and she has protein powder, like a protein smoothie in the video I'm referencing. I actually have blueberries in my freezer along with bananas, so go me, okay? I just need the protein at this point. Everything else for that recipe is good. It seems to me that she combined her everyday morning routine with her everyday routine, so there's some things that I'm going to take out of the video. I'm procrastinating at this point. I'm gonna go grocery shopping. Okay. So I got the goods. I did not do a great job vlogging while in the
grocery store because there were more people than what I was hoping. I'll just do a haul when I get back home. Some things were improvised and I'll explain while I'm doing the haul.
I was gonna do a whole like montage of me walking back into my room, but I'm exhausted and it is 8:48, which means I should have been asleep 48 minutes ago. What used to be presentable sushi and is now a blob dinner. Rice cakes, pops, Lucky Charms, almond butter, this beauty shot, ginger punch. Melanie, in her morning routine that I'm referencing, she takes a ginger shot in the morning. So that's why I bought the beauty shot. And in case I want to try ginger instead, I bought this punch. And lastly, for Jazmin's protein smoothie, they didn't have vanilla protein powder. So I picked up this plant-based protein shake. So I'm gonna eat this sushi so that I can wake up not super hungry. It also seems like she does not eat before workouts. And then I'm going to make my protein shake for Jazmin tomorrow morning so that I'm not waking everybody up in the morning. That's the plan. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm gonna put everything away. I will see you in the morning. I woke up at 4 and then I was like, my body was like, I'm not ready. So I snoozed it. Woke up at 4:30 and I was like, I am wide awake, baby. How I convinced myself I was wide awake for 3 hours and actually woke up at 7:30 is beyond me, but like here we are. Anyway, Jazmin started by explaining her skincare routine, so I'm gonna do the same. We have the Kiehl's facial toner. I already washed my face and brushed my teeth and patted into my skin because I don't have cotton pads. I am mistaken. She starts off her day by writing her planner, but I did that last night, so I don't want to do it again. There's nothing else for me to write. And then she also like drank her pre-workout and like sat on the phone for like a couple minutes to an hour. Again, I don't drink my pre-workout and I actually skipped scrolling through my phone this morning. Oh, this one is strong now. This is the same routine I did yesterday as well. For the toner, I mixed it with some tea tree oil and then the Milk Makeup Overnight Melatonin Lip Mask. I know everyone is obsessed with the Laneige lip mask, but I used it for like a year straight and my lips were like, the fuck are you doing? And so I just stopped. The Laneige lip mask felt like a mask on my lips. Like it felt like something on top of my lips rather than something nourishing my lips. If you feel the same way, maybe give the Milk Makeup Melatonin Lip Mask a try. Now I am putting on Hero Cosmetics Rescue Balm. I was doing a Target delivery service and I threw this in my cart just to hit the delivery service capacity, and never looking back, this was the best purchase I've ever made. I use it on pimples that pop and active pimples because in my head it helps heal better because it's giving some insane hydration. Next up we have Paula's Choice Omega Complex Serum. I have hyperpigmentation that I'm trying to get rid of and I was told that vitamin F helps speed up the process. I'm not seeing a difference, so I don't know if it's actually helping, but it feels nice. Next, Neutrogena Hydra Boost. I know everyone's like over this stuff. Honestly, I was too, but I needed a little extra hydration for the winter time. This is a Glossier container. However, in here is a Pond's Dry Skin Moisturizer. I just like this container because it doesn't cut me. And I like the weight of it. It feels luxurious. And the product is like $9 to $12 depending on where you get it. So it's like super cheap, but it feels really nice on my skin. Lastly, I'm going to do sunscreen. This is a brand called Skinnies. It's a physical sunscreen and it's clear, so it doesn't have any cast of any kind. And this is a kid's one because the normal one, it reeks so bad. And this one is more of a, it still smells gross, but it's more tolerable. It's 2022 and I've had it since mid-2020 and I'm just now reaching the bottom and I'm still going. This is about how much you need, which seems like a lie, but it actually, you just need a pea-sized amount and it covers your whole face and neck and ears. Because I've been using it every day for almost 2 years, like this set doesn't bother me as much, but I remember when I first started using it, this would be awful. But that is my skincare routine and I'm starving, so hopefully she eats. Someone either used or threw away my frozen bananas. What I'm gonna do instead, we also have mixed berries, so I'm gonna go ahead, throw that in there in addition to this almond butter. So I'm gonna do a peanut butter and jelly smoothie instead of a blueberry banana. So let's give it a try. I just want to talk. I don't usually have trouble getting up earlier than what I'm expected to. I think because I don't have any other commitments other than the one that I made to myself of getting this video done, that I haven't been able to get up at 4. I also spent last night scrolling through TikTok until like 11. And I knew at that point, it was just like, I won't be able to make it to 4 and have a good day. I'm well rested. Kind of. I know once it gets later in the day, I'm going to feel like groggy and stuff. The reason why I chose 4 a.m. is because that gives me time to wake up, get ready, do an exercise, and shower before my little brother has to get up and get ready for school. I think I'm gonna aim for 4:30 because that seems more attainable than 4, even though it's still insanely early for me. Maybe during the summertime, getting up at 4 a.m. is like the move, because once the sun starts rising, my room is on the brink of being on fire. And I don't like that feeling. This smoothie is not bad. It's not my favorite. For some reason, it tastes like water. Not like exactly, of course it tastes like fruits and almond butter, but like it's very watery, and I don't add ice to my smoothies for that reason, because I don't like a watery smoothie. She's so motivational. I think she's the easiest person to get me to working out, because her mentality is like every day counts, and I love that. That is something that I chronically forget. I don't think I spoke about this on a video yet, but this is the 2nd year I'm ever making resolutions, but this is the 1st year I've decided to commit to them. How I've broken down being able to hit my goals is I have the yearly goal, and I'm going to take each month to focus on achieving those goals, and then I'm going to take each week to focus on achieving those goals, and then every day I should be working on completing the goal to some capacity. I don't mean that in a way that like every day is productive. If I need a rest, I need a rest, and that'll help me mentally or physically in order to achieve my goals further down. And I think this is the month that things are finally coming together. This year started off very rocky for me, so I'm glad that like things are looking up. Also, can we talk about this protein shake for a quick second? I think this is what's making it taste watery. That is not good. Somehow it tastes like beans for sure. I'm gonna do my makeup before work because Jazmin's sus baby, she's a bad bitch. She knows it, and she feels more confident wearing makeup. Like, I remember when I first found her, I'm like, there's no way this bitch works out with full beat on. Yes, she does. How she doesn't break out is beyond me, but like, go her. And then she looks hot while she's working out. That's fucking insane, dude. Could be me. I mean, it could be, but I'm trying not to break out as much. I don't think I own foundation for a full beat. I'm just rambling now, so I'm just gonna go finish up my breakfast, scroll through TikToks. I have poor management skills, and so I need to rush through my makeup, which is fine because I always do. Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is skincare to me. When I have like really dry skin, I make sure that this is the last step after sunscreen. Should you be zoomed in for this? I'm gonna comb out my brows. You're way too low. And let's zoom you in. Wow. Smooth. I used to do my makeup every day, like every single day. But then quarantine hit, and it's just like I don't care that much. So I haven't been maintaining my brows, like all of the extra hairs and stuff. I don't get rid of them. This is pretty much how I always brush out my hairs though, is I brush them the front part up and then the diagonal, and then this continues down the diagonal, and I push the hairs into place. I don't trim my eyebrow hairs because I consider them to be kind of sparse, and the longer they are, if I can just push them into place, that creates a line that gives some sort of illusion of a fullness. Physician's Formula Eye Booster Waterproof Ultra Fine Liquid Liner in Blackest Black. Point down, give it a little roll. I follow this one lash. Boom. This is how I always have done my liner. Some days it's thinner than others, some days it's thicker than others, but this is the gist of it. Boom. This one's always harder because this one, there isn't much for me to follow. I like this one better than the other one. Guess I have to live with it. I don't ever go past the middle of my eye, only because I think it closes off my eye a lot more, and I like the almond shape. I've always liked almond shape eyes. I consider my eyes to be between round and almond, and I like them looking almond. I've always liked them looking almond. I think it suits my face better, and that's why I do my eyeliner like this, and now it's a trend. So I guess I was born for this time frame. Anyway, because I don't feel like cleaning up my eyebrows further, I'm gonna go ahead with this Wet n Wild palette that I'm taping together because the packaging sucks. I go in with the lighter shade. I'm just gonna follow the line that I created with my brow hairs. Then I'm going to do a line at the bottom, and I'm not gonna get more product. I'm just going to, whatever's left on the product, I'm gonna put into this sparse area, and now it just looks like I have a fuller brow. It is very sharp, so I'm gonna go ahead and brush the whole entire brow, and it's a very slight change, but I think it makes a difference. This is low-key in the shadows, but you'll see it in this brow too. Also gonna hit the front because this area is a little sparse too. There's like barely a difference, but it's enough to make me feel slightly more confident about my eyebrows. Everything beyond this point can go out of order. I'm gonna hit my cheeks with Glossier's Hollow Scope in Topaz. I've had this for forever. I think this is the last bit of product that I have actually. Why it's rolled all the way up is beyond me. Hit the high points of my cheek. Little on my nose. I used to have Glossier's Cloud Paint and Storm. I have no idea where it went. It should still be in my room, but it's not. And I've cleaned it out multiple times and I still can't find it, but I'm not gonna repurchase it. Like that, I could have used that for like 6 years. So I don't have a blush, but that would be the blush that I put on. And lastly, this is the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. As you can see, the packaging also wore off. At this point in time, when I bought this eyeliner, I was also considering buying Rico Nasty's El Maquillage collection. I don't wear makeup like that, especially not eyeshadow, so it was hard for me to justify paying that much on makeup that I would barely wear, especially during quarantine. So I'd never bought it, but that also had like a silver metallic textured packaging, and it's just like, oh, is that what I'm going for? Packaging? That's crazy. I always start on this eye and then I never think that this eye looks good, so I love a good fanned out look, so I put like a lot of pressure on my lashes to look good on the outer parts. You can see already that this side is clumping up like crazy. I don't know what it is about my lashes that they just do that on this eye. We're gonna see how great these lashes are on this side of my face. Now I'm gonna go in and clean up whatever mascara hit my eyelashes, my eyelids, sorry. Brush out the clumps. And my makeup takes me like 5 minutes. It takes like 15 if I mess up my eyeliner and want to go back in, then I'll go back and do that. No one's looking at this eye anyway. Even though it's the better wing, it's the worst lashes, and as long as it looks like I have lashes, it's really not a problem. But that is my makeup. I don't know how I feel about Jazmin's morning routine. I think I'm gonna continue through my morning. Once I do my workout, I'll get back to you to see how things work, but I think it's also on me. I woke up later today, later than I did yesterday, so also could be playing a factor in skewing my results, which makes me feel bad. I feel like I'm not doing any of these girls justice, and I'm gonna have to redo this video in the future, but for now, it's all right. This smoothie, I like drank half of it and I ate half of it, and it filled me up, and I'm starting to get hungry again, and I still have smoothie to go, so. These girls can fucking eat, dude. I'll get on their level at some point. Anyway, I'm gonna go to work. It is 3:25. This is no longer a morning, but that is, again, totally on me. I woke up late, but I'm right now finally taking my lunch break. Super busy work day, so definitely was not gonna get laundry done. I'm starving, and I just inhaled my food and I forgot that I was recording today. For lunch, if you're curious, I got orange chicken and brown rice. Super unappetizing looking because I devoured majority of it, and I'm hungry, but I ate so fast that like I need my stomach to process what I just consumed. Coming on here to say that I still have not exercised today. I'm gonna finish watching some YouTube, finish my lunch, but this morning routine is getting done. Okay, it is 7:26 p.m. The morning's over, but you know what? I'm not giving up, because in the words of Jazmin Gonzalez, not me forgetting the words, every day counts. So I'm going to hurry up, do a quick treadmill routine, do a quick arm workout. This is literally the last part of the fitness aspect, and it's also a day where I'm supposed to be working out. I'm actually really excited. So I have on these shorts from H&M and this oversized sweater that my brother gave me. I feel like a Jazmin way should tuck it in. Honestly, I love a good pink and yellow combo. This is definitely not the pink and yellow that I should be trying to make a combo out of, but like, it's cute. Am I lying to myself? I feel like I'm lying to myself. Yeah, this is the best it's gonna get. I think post-workout I'm gonna chug one of these nasty ass fucking protein shakes. These are so awful. Am I procrastinating? But it's gonna get done. That's what this whole video is. It's just like, I'm not doing it amazing, but it will get done. And that's making every day count. Oof, the legend. I love her. Anyway. I'm stopping at 20 minutes. How does my makeup look? I swear, Jazmin stays beat. Do I look good? My eyebrows are a little disheveled, but I think I look pretty cute. Yeah, I'm fucking exhausted. I swear I was recording. I'm over here talking to myself, I guess. Anyway, laundry put away nicely in the corner. Yoga mat, myself, long band, and my TV is facing me and my laptop is airplaying to the TV. I'm fucking exhausted, dude. All right, let's get on the ground to chat about Miss Jazmin's routine. First off, makeup check. I know that the wings are starting to fade up and I know there's barely anything on my brows anymore because I touch my face a lot. So I'm gonna chug this. This is literally awful. I just need to shoot it back. I let it sit in my mouth for too long. Woo! 2 down in 1 day. Is that like good for your health at all? Not what we're here to talk about. Anyway, Miss Jazmin sus. This bitch is a badass. I love her so much. Basically, this video is me fangirling over everybody in this video, or everyone's morning routine that I'm replicating. Today's morning routine lasting until, what, it's like 9 o'clock now? It is 8:43. The only reason why the morning routine lasted until now is because I did not give myself enough time in the beginning of the day to actually wake up and do what I had to do. With that being said, the smoothie, honestly not far from the smoothies that I currently make. The only difference is adding the protein. This is not my favorite protein shake. It does taste like a bean, but I feel like if I use like an actual protein powder instead, I'd get a better flavor. I would usually drink an entire smoothie and then get hungry a couple hours later, but with this I drank half the smoothie, but I was set for about an hour and then I finished the other half of the smoothie and I was good until lunch. So adding protein powder or a protein shake to my smoothies to blend it, satiating. So that's a cool little trick that I'm going to be taking with me in the future. Planning at the beginning of the day isn't something that I necessarily need to incorporate into my routine, but definitely something to consider. But yeah, I think adding protein to my smoothies, especially my fruit smoothies, I'm going to be utilizing that a lot and I'm very grateful for that. If you haven't noticed, I'm not doing their workouts, I'm just doing their routines, and I might recreate this video with just their workouts and see how I like them, how I hate them, but that's not what we're doing. Tomorrow we have the cardio queen herself, the mother of 12-3-30, the icon, one of my favorite, if not my favorite, YouTubers, content creators, influencers on my radar, period. She's the only influencer who I follow on every single platform that I have access to. I love her so much. Miss Lauren Giraldo. I'm really excited. I love her so much. I honestly am contemplating recreating every single one of her 5 a.m. morning routines. I promise it'll be so much easier than waking up at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. just sounds daunting, but 5 a.m. that's fine. I think Lauren Giraldo, like Lena Lifts, I know a lot about her content and her lifestyle, so there are some things that are not referenced to a particular video that I'll be doing, but we will share more about that tomorrow. So I'm gonna get ready for bed. It's about to be 9 o'clock. I'm gonna chug my water and then I'm gonna shower, go to bed. I have to wash this off my face. I have had makeup all day. I feel like it doesn't even look like it, but I feel it. So good night, and I will see you tomorrow, 4 a.m. I promise. I've been up for an hour and a half scrolling through TikTok. It is 5:30, so I woke up at 4. Yeah. I like did my whole skincare routine, like wash my face, brush my teeth, put on my skincare, and I recorded none of it. You see my skincare routine twice already. 3 times if you watch my mundane day in my life. I'm so tired. All right, let's meditate, and I'll set an alarm for 20 minutes so that I can't fall asleep. Not like I should be able to fall asleep on this frickin'. She meditates on her back with this extra long foam roller, and I have that. She truly is an influencer. I just worked out last night and I have to do it again. So I'm gonna meditate for like 20 minutes and then I'm gonna eat a breakfast and then let's do 12-3 once everybody's like up. Meditation, woo! The aforementioned extra long foam roller. You want it parallel to your spine, your hip at the bottom of it, lay down on your back, arms up, just chill here for like 20 minutes, meditating. I will be turning off the light and setting an alarm clock. This is not a flattering angle. This is not comfortable, how she claims that she can just sleep here. Beyond me. 20 minutes is a real long time. And it was hard to fight the urge to look at how much time was left. I did not succeed. I did not fight the urge well enough. I did look. I set out the intention of just reminding myself of what I'm doing. Recently, I've been really hard on myself because I did set a couple of last minute April goals. Well, March goals, there we go. And I wanted to have my first YouTube video completely edited. In addition to having all of my pre-recorded TikToks, I wanted to have those all edited as well, so I didn't have to think about them when going into April. And the TikTok videos were complete. However, I did not finish my first video, which you would have seen by now. I've been really hard on myself for that video because I feel like it's not super entertaining, and I need to take a step back and realize like the editing is where the entertainment comes in addition to me recording. And the recording part is done, so I really have to focus on the editing, and I'm really proud of that video because I created a goal for myself in that day and I accomplished it, just as I am now where I set the goal for this whole week, well, this work week. Need to stop beating myself up about not having a video complete and start embracing the fact that I'm accomplishing things that I was not expecting to accomplish, and I'm learning a lot about myself as a person and as a creator. So that's basically where I was throughout the entire meditation. Is I kept trying to make a plan for when all of my videos are going to be finished, but it's just like, calm down, they're gonna get done because I'm happy with what I'm doing and I'm creating content that I'm really excited to see, and I know somebody out there is going to be really excited to see it, and I need to get better practice at editing videos and recording videos, and it's not going to be perfect because I don't have that practice yet, and so the more I do it, the better I will get at doing it, and that's where I'm at. I feel like Lauren isn't really this lax in any of her videos. Like, she's usually up and talking and funny. I'm gonna nap, which isn't Lauren's routine, but I need to figure out if I'm tired or if I'm just super low energy. But I am gonna go close my eyes. If I go to sleep, I go to sleep. I'm gonna try and be up by 8 to do my 12 to 30 shower and get ready for work. Yes, I know there's a tiny little man back there. That's our blender cover. My mom loves him. I know that I'm supposed to exercise first, but I've been hungry since I got up and I don't feel like working out right now. And as much as I would love to get it done, I'm exhausted and I think I need a minute, and by a minute I mean a couple hours. I'm going to make breakfast now, work out later, and y'all about to be real mad at me for this breakfast too. Anyone who watches Lauren Giraldo knows that she's an avocado toast girly. I don't have avocados. Look, those are hard to find short notice, ripe peakness, you know, so that just wasn't gonna happen. So instead what I'm gonna do is her first 5 a.m. vlog, she does a breakfast sandwich. So I'm gonna crack open some eggs that you see back there. Gonna put some bacon on the grill. And I have this bagel here. I'm gonna put pesto on this. And that's gonna be my breakfast sandwich. So we have the best of both worlds. We have a breakfast sandwich and avocado toast, but we don't have avocados. And that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I'm very tired, so I'm just gonna get started on breakfast so I don't like, maybe that'll give me some more energy. No. Good thing I'm doing laundry. Yeah, I'm gonna change out of this shirt. Please hold. Now that I'm dressed, I realize that Lauren usually picks out her outfits with us. I don't have the facilities for that, love. I'm very hungry and not thinking straight, if you couldn't tell. So this is brekkie. I feel like Lauren is more of a red pepper flakes girl than a sriracha girl. I could be wrong. I don't recall her ever having sriracha on her thing, but I just need to get full, and spicy things make me feel full. And I'm also going to add hot honey onto the other one. Is this gonna be good? I don't know, but that's why I only sacrificed one of these. Breakfast, yay. I want to like sit here and chat, but I'm just so exhausted. And I don't know if that's me putting a negative energy on today. That's interesting as hell. I don't know if I'm putting a negative energy onto today. I just feel really tired and down. It also could be I'm working out every single day, where I usually do 3 times a week. So my body's like in shock a little bit, and I don't want to like force myself if I can't, but I know walking isn't going to destroy me. Omitting 12 through 30 is not something that I'm looking to do today. I just don't want to do it right now. I'm gonna get on to YouTube, watch something, but I'm feeling kind of down today, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'm very hungry. Gonna inhale this bitch, sure, and watch YouTube and turn my brain off before work. Today's gonna be interesting. I'm really hoping it doesn't go into nighttime like yesterday, because that was not great. I put on lip gloss But I finished up a lot of my work for today. I'm gonna work out now, and under this flannel, ooh la la, we have this set that I got from Halara. I don't know what it's called, but Lauren has some nice boobs, so I went booby route, but I'm just gonna cover it up because I'm not comfortable showing all that skin. If I learned anything this week, it's that I'm gonna get my money's worth out of this treadmill. This treadmill I got off Amazon, but you can definitely tell that it's lacking. But so far this treadmill has been treating me great. My only problem that I have with this treadmill is that the incline is not that steep. So if I was actually gonna do a 12 through 30, I would probably need to invest in a bulkier treadmill. But I like that it's pink. This is the first time that I've ever seen something that was pink and was cheaper than getting it in black, so love that for me. Super easy to set up and use, or at least I found it to be. So all I had to do was attach these handles, plug it in, and that's pretty much it. If you'd like me to go into more detail about the treadmill and whether or not you should buy it, let me know. The one thing that I didn't do, it says to lubricate it before walking on it. I couldn't figure out how to lubricate it, and then once I did figure it out, I didn't have an Allen key that fit. So I was just like, why didn't this come with an Allen key that fit? I've had this treadmill for about a month now, and I haven't run into any problems with it other than the Allen key situation with lubricating the track. But I've been loving it. I think it's pretty. It does fold up fairly easily in the times that I have folded it up, which is not a lot. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my workout. I just want to do a quick recap of what's happened today. When it comes to Lauren's morning routine, honestly, I know my girl. I knew what would work for me already, and I've taken those bits and pieces, and I knew what wouldn't work, and I left those behind. So it's hard to say for this video in particular, but I can go ahead and try it out. So working out in the morning is not something that I'm used to anymore. I did it in high school, and it was euphoric. And I tried doing it again, I think in college, and I was dead. I do not have the energy to just wake up and work out in the morning. I've now come to realize my body's just different. I'm old now. Older, I guess. So that's not something that I would like to get better at, but I think unintentionally, I don't think Lauren takes naps in the morning, but I think that nap really woke me back up. So I think if I can get into the habit of waking up at 4 a.m., doing my exercises, being showered and ready to go for the day at 6, I can go take a morning nap, or I can even get straight into my YouTube work. So I have those options, which is not something that Lauren does, but again, something I learned on Lauren's day. This queen's always teaching me shit. The pesto and egg situation, I've never had pesto in my life before Lauren. I'm gonna be honest there. I remember she like started putting adobo on her eggs, and she was just like, you guys have to have this. And it's just like, as a person of color living in New York City, I can't speak for the rest of the world, but I'm assuming for the rest of the world as well, but like I can speak to New York. If you're like first or second generation American and your family is from the Caribbean, from Africa, from Latin America, you have adobo in your pantry, especially here in New York. Maybe there are people who are outliers to this generalization that I'm making, but everyone who I've ever met, they have adobo in their fucking pantry. I promise you that. Every person I met in New York. So when she discovered that adobo and tried to put us on, I was just like, girl, what were you doing to your eggs before? Look, she probably put other people on too, because again, I'd never had pesto in my life up until Lauren was just like, pesto right before you put your avocado on your avocado toast. And I've done that shit. That shit slaps. That just slaps. And I have been putting pesto on a lot of things since. I'm about to make some pesto pasta, actually. That sounds great. And I have peppers. Ooh, lunch is gonna be banging. Anyway, I am sweaty and would like to cleanse my body, so I'm going to stop talking and shower and do laundry. I woke up at 4, so I immediately shut up because I was like, I can't go back to sleep. And then I drifted off right after that. But I got up at 5, it is now 5:30. I did my whole skincare routine, hygiene stuff. Today, we are doing Melanie's routine. I found her during quarantine. Oh my god. She's such an amazing person. Like, it's so crazy because she's really vulnerable, like shockingly. I don't know why it's shocking. She talks about anxiety and how making aesthetic videos helps her. Videos are gorgeous. I'm a big fan. And she did Vlogmas last year, like by herself. She doesn't have an editing team. She does everything herself, and she did it in a way that I would say is successful, and she still maintained a social life. I think she still had time to work out. Like, it's crazy to me. She's extraordinary. So it is 5:33. I'm gonna go ahead and make breakfast, but before I do, I did come across another realization that I wanted to share now. I think I realized like why I'm not uninterested in working out in the morning. It's a layered thing, but number one, it's because I have to go to a separate space in my home, and it is not easily accessible without like waking people up, and I feel so bad doing that. So I'm not as inclined to do that. 2, food is a situation. Like, I would like to not work out fasting, but going to get food is another way that I can wake people up. 3, I did my entire skincare routine. So now I have product built up on my face and I'm not ready to wash it off. And so that's something I can definitely work on, is just not putting on my entire skincare routine and just things that are gonna keep my skin sane until I can wash it again. And I think the last one is like, I've been working out every single day this week, and that's not normally how much I work out. My frequency is I work out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I should have kept it at that, I'm now realizing, but it's too late. Today's Thursday, today's a legs day. She comes across as so put together, but I'm sure like she doesn't feel that way. But the life that she portrays online is definitely something I would consider to be aspirational. This is a breakfast that I'm like really excited to try. This is the most intimidating part of the video for me, was Melanie's routine. I think has a very long morning routine, so waking up early is a necessity, but at the same time, like, also showering. According to her video, she goes quite some time without showering after a workout. I couldn't do that. I'd break out like on my back and shoulders, like I can in my chest. No, I have to shower immediately. I will not be taking a break from working out to showering. Let me rest my eyes for a second and wake up again at 6:15, 6:30, and then we'll get started on the day. This is day 4 of me waking up at 4 a.m. every morning. I've come to the conclusion that either my body is not adjusting well to waking up at 4 a.m., I'm sleeping too late in order to wake up refreshed at 4 a.m., or I'm just simply less productive when I wake up at this hour. I woke up with the mentality that I'm gonna wake up, work out, and have time to like start editing my videos, but because it's so dark out and because I'm so tired, I'm just not interested in working. My brain isn't functioning yet. And I know at this point, like, Melanie would have been like coming back from her workout, but it's like I can't. And today's a legs day. I love legs. Everyone loves legs, except people who don't. It could also be that my body's exhausted from working out so much. Like, I'm not used to working out this frequently, and so my body could just be in shock and like it needs more sleep for recovery, and I'm just not allowing it. Maybe this is doing more hindrance than any good. I'm not letting my body speak, so I'm like very confused. I did not bring any toppings for these. I just brought the cucumbers and banana and the spreads. I couldn't find everything but the bagel seasoning, but I'm pretty sure that's what she put on her cucumber bagel, and I didn't feel like warming up the bagel, so I just put it on this cracker. I don't know what to choose because I like cream cheese, but I always start with sweets for breakfast. And I don't think these are gonna pair well together. She cut her cucumbers into little cubes. I was not gonna do all that. So this is what my breakfast looks like. And this one I stacked the bananas on high because I want it to be sweet without me needing to go grab honey. Dude. Banana. Yep. Banana almond butter on a rice cake. I think it does need the cinnamon and honey. I wouldn't know what to top this with if this needed anything, so we're just gonna go for it. I see why she chose a bagel for the bread of choice for this one. It is shocking how well these pair together. I feel like these two things shouldn't go together so well. I'm gonna sit here, finish my breakfast, contemplate working out again. My body is just drained. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go because I have a lot of food to consume. Again, I did not find another ginger shot, so I'm going to be taking this probiotic or whatever. I don't think I can chew this back. This is like a double shot. Tastes like the peel of a grapefruit. Chin chin. It tastes better in the lid. I'm gonna start work soon. I do have my workout clothes under this. It's just, that's a lie. I have my shorts on, but I have this top to climb into, and this is way too tight, so I'm gonna put it on when I'm about to work out. But I'm gonna get ready for work, do my work, and I'll get back to you when I decide to exercise, finally. Not once in my life have I ever thought to myself, you know what this green tea needs? Cinnamon. But it smells really nice, so I'm hoping this is it. This is not my favorite green tea. This is actually one I don't like, so I'm hoping it makes this one taste better, or at least enjoyable. I'm gonna let this steep. So I am not feeling up to it today. Maybe it's the gloomy weather, maybe it's the fact that I still have laundry to do. Maybe it's a lot of factors. but I'm not in a good mood today and I can't fight it, and so I will not be working out today, and I need to relieve myself of that because I need a break. I need a moment to regather my thoughts. I'm at a point now where I don't know why I'm pushing myself so hard, and it's getting to me now because I'm stuck with the question, what's the point? And I don't want to fall down that deep what is it, quarter life crisis right now. So I think I just need to take a step back and not push myself today. I feel like I've been on the brink of tears all day, and on top of that I've been working all day, so I'm just really stressed and overwhelmed, and it's a lot and I don't want to deal with that right now. So I think I'm going to slow down and not stress myself out because I gain nothing from stressing out, and reevaluate where I'm at and try to move forward with that. With that being said, I feel bad for not doing Melanie any justice in this section of my video, but it comes across in her videos that sometimes you just need a break. I'm going to stop for today and give myself that. I'm released. The one thing from her morning routine that I did want to try is the tea. I think it's had enough time to steep, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. I mean, it smells like cinnamon, which is nice. She did something there. I'm inspired. I don't know where she got this from. I don't care, but she put me on. Oh my god, this is so good. This is very warm and comforting and exactly what I needed on this very gloomy, cold, very fucking cold spring day. I don't know if I should fish out the cinnamon. I'm gonna leave it in because I love the flavor. Somehow this makes me very excited for my future, just to be in a space where I feel happy and content and wanted and nourished. The thought of being where I want to be in the future, there's a part of me that's really excited for the future that I'm imagining for myself, and there's a part of me that feels like I'm getting my hopes up to be disappointed, and then there's another part of me that is just like so jealous that I'm not there. And I think today I need a moment to feel sad about that image of myself and why I'm not there currently, and I think tomorrow I think I need to use that as a way to motivate me because I can get there. It's not far off. I just need to work for it. And I just gotta be sad that I don't have it now, but I need to work towards getting it in the future. So let me just wrap up this section of the video. So pros and cons of Melanie P Cruz's morning routine. Going to sleep early is going to sacrifice my social life, something that she doesn't seem to have done. But waking up early, especially 4 a.m, has been a struggle this entire video. So that's not coming into the future with me. The cucumber cream cheese combo, keeping it. So good. I think next time I'm gonna peel the skin of the cucumber. I feel like that just ruined a lot of the meal, but the rest of it was so refreshing and perfectly creamy and it balanced, and it was the cinnamon and green tea. I think what I'm taking away is like I'm taking her food ideas. I really want to see how she builds her meal plans. I don't know why she hasn't gone into detail about it. I'm sure she has her reasons and that's why she hasn't, but I really want to see it. I want to see what she's eating because her food so far, amazing. Her recipes slap, and I'm so excited to try more of her food. And tomorrow morning I'm going to go through a routine that I feel will work best for me, and I'm really excited. I think I put together a pretty decent morning routine, but I'm gonna go because again I am sad and I just need to finish recovering. And that tea's pretty good. Whatever. This for acne, tried it out once and I'm starting to break out and I'm trying to see if it works, so I just put it on this morning. Should I have put it on last night? Yep. I had every intention to, I just went to sleep. But I'm feeling so much better today compared to yesterday. Turned off my alarm and I just decided just wake up in my own time. So I feel like I've recovered. I don't think I mentioned it, but I did think I was gonna stop recording for the rest of the week, even though today's the last day. I just needed to give myself the break, and I gave it my break. And I think if I kept pushing, like if I tried to push myself for this morning, I'd feel awful. So I'm glad I did take time to just stop. I want to feel cuter. There we go. There's a part of me that feels like I should redo this video, but my body has been rejecting this video from jump. Like, it did not want to get up at 4 a.m. and I didn't either mentally. Like, even though I knew what the plan was waking up that early, the fact that my body refused to get up that early means something, and I should have listened to that from the beginning. I just assumed it was because I was sleeping late, but my life cycle is accustomed to waking up at 6 a.m., going to bed at around like 9 to 11, anywhere in between there. My body's used to that, and I don't find it necessary to break that. The only reason is I wanted to be sure that I was getting my fitness in, but if I can get my fitness in during the day, that's one thing. If directly after work, I just jump right into it, and I've proven that. Like, I was able to do that this week, and that's honestly a revelation for me. It would be so hard to just muster up the strength to just go and work out, but I think if I let myself know, like, this has to get done, it's gonna get done. I learned a lot about myself and my morning routine throughout this video, and as much as it is aspirational for me to have the fitness girly lifestyle, to wake up in the morning and exercise and make exercising a priority, that's not where my head is at, and that's not where my body is at this point in time. I need to work myself up to being able to work out every day, if I so choose. I think working out 5 times a day, what? I think working out 5 times a week is aspirational, and that's something that I can accomplish over time. Right now, 3 times a week is a solid plan. I just need to get better at implementing it, and I feel like I could not have done that to the best of my ability because of the strain of trying to wake up early, because I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to do it first thing in the morning, and that's not something that my body can accomplish. So that's fun to know. I figured out some cool food combos that I would have never guessed. Having both a protein-rich food and something sweet, because I have to start my days off with something sweet. That's honestly something I've never considered. I honestly thought that was like the grossest thing ever. But honestly, it tastes kind of good depending on what the combo is. I've learned a lot in these last few days about how I choose to live my life, and even though I don't feel as if I've replicated their morning routines how they would have executed them, I do feel like I did it to the best of my ability, and I learned certain things just don't work for me. This morning has been my perfect morning, even though you didn't see it. It's the fact that I woke up today and I felt recovered. I felt like I needed to take my time this morning, and I could, and it was refreshing. I like waking up and feeling calm, and today's a new start, and today's gonna be a good day. And I feel like replicating other people's morning routines, it felt jarring and overwhelming, and that is not how I want to wake up in the morning. Waking up and feeling like I need to do these things for today to be a good day, I think that's a mentality that a lot of people who are focused on productivity have, and I don't have that. And I am so lucky that I don't have to fight those urges. I don't have to fight myself to relax. I just do it. And that is a privilege in a way, and as much as I want to make being active a part of my lifestyle, I can do it in ways that don't require me to be in like a rise and get it done mentality. I love the idea of waking up and exercising so that it's out of the way and I don't have to think about it anymore. Maybe in the future, when working out is a part of my lifestyle, I can wake up in the morning and it's just like so exciting for me to do. But because it's not part of my lifestyle at this point in time, that's not one that I'm willing to force myself to have. There's a part of me that feels like it sucks that the lifestyle that I wish I had is a lifestyle that I feel like my body's rejecting and I can't accomplish. But there's another part of me that is just so happy with the fact that even though my morning routines I feel like aren't fulfilling me to my best extent, I'm so happy that I know myself well enough to know what I need every morning. Even though I'm doing the bare minimum, that bare minimum is keeping me afloat, it's keeping me sane, and it puts me in a good mood for the day. My goal with this week is I wanted to wake up, exercise, shower, and edit the videos, and I didn't do that all week. And I feel bad about it, but at the same time, like, it was such a drastic change from my lifestyle, and it wasn't meant for me. At this point in time, the fitness girly lifestyle is not meant for me, and I'm okay with that. I'm glad I got to give it a try, and I'm so grateful for every single person who makes fitness content online. Odds of me watching it pretty high. These women are so amazing, and I'm so honored that they share their lives with us to any capacity here on the internet, and I'm so grateful that I was able to find them because they all bring a new perspective to my life, and I'm glad I had those perspectives. It's always great for me to understand different perspectives, but it's not often that I get to experience different experiences, especially when that person is not in my life. So the fact that like I could see your morning routine, try it out for myself, see what works, see what doesn't, it's been great. And I've adopted a lot of tips and tricks. Kind of just rambling. I meant to show you my breakfast. I have cottage cheese, For protein, I have a pear that I cut into quarters, and then I also have honey for sweetness, and of course my Justin's vanilla almond butter. I start work in half an hour and I just want to relax before work. I'm gonna go so I can eat breakfast and turn my brain off.